Oh man, this altcoin will make millionaires. And no, it's not a 1000x gem. It's not a small meme coin. This is a $350 billion altcoin you're looking at. The biggest altcoin there has ever been, Ethereum. And why is it that I'm claiming that Ethereum will continue to print millionaires in the cryptocurrency world? There are so many videos where people want to talk about 1000x gems, risky projects, jumping into yield farming, jumping into this and that, whereas Ethereum has continued to prove the doubters wrong. And even now, with ETH 2.0, we are seeing Ethereum cross the $3,000 mark here today. This is a major step in what is now starting to become the Ethereum cycle, the Ethereum bull market, the Ethereum narrative, as market participants rush to Ethereum in excitement of an Ethereum ETF. We've seen the impressive growth of the Bitcoin ETF. We've seen the inflows coming in. If you've not followed me on Twitter, make sure you're following me there. $3.2 billion flowing into Bitcoin spot ETFs in just the last 7 trading days. Insane. And everybody's now looking to when this Ethereum ETF is going to come in, when that extra institutional money is going to start flowing into Ethereum. Now, my message here today is very simple. We spend a lot of time looking at altcoins. We spend a lot of time digging into the trenches of the bottom 200 altcoins and going through the list on CoinMarketCap. And yet Ethereum continues to prove people wrong. Now, it's not the case that you're going to become a millionaire on Ethereum with $100. I get it. That time's gone and passed with Ethereum. But the problem is we keep looking for those projects. We keep spending our time looking for projects which are going to 1000x. We're going to look for projects which are going to 10,000x. That we often miss the opportunity in front of our eyes, which are some of the more basic risk-adjusted returns. Now, what is our job? Our job as investors, as traders, is to find risk-adjusted alpha. That's a really complicated way of saying we want to make money without losing too much. We want to stack the cards in our favor. And what's the problem with looking for meme coins or looking for small gems like a small gaming token or something? Once we find it, we're so scared, we're so worried that we can't put any meaningful money into it. Would you really risk $10,000 in a small, tiny little project that you're not sure if it's going to be a pump or dump? Will you really risk $50,000? Will you really risk $100,000 of your hard-earned money in an altcoin, a small gem that you think could be the next 1000x gem? No. And this is why people chasing meme coins, people chasing wealth in tiny altcoins always fail. Because even if the probability was that they picked the right altcoin, they picked Shiba at the right time, they picked Pepe or Doge at the right time, what happens? They don't ever have the conviction to put in any meaningful money. Right? If the people who picked Pepe and Dogecoin and all these coins actually put $10,000 into one, right? Or put in some decent wealth into one, they would be multi-hundred millionaires, if not billionaires, right? But they don't. They often put in 1,000 here. They put in 2,000 here because they're just speculating. They know that they're gambling. They know they have no conviction. Whereas when you look at behemoth like Ethereum, what's the difference between this? Hold up. Do you want to learn how to trade? Then you need to jump into our Telegram community. Link is in the description. In our Telegram community, I share my altcoins. I share how I do my trade setups, how I do my stop losses and take profit, so you could learn to become a profitable trader. Check it out. Link is in the description. You could put hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars into Ethereum and not blink an eyelid because this is a safe project. So for people out there sat there, yes, maybe $1,000 is not going to make you a millionaire on Ethereum because it's hard for it to do a 1000x. Can it do a 10x? Absolutely. Could it do a 20x if the market conditions are right? Why not? And so when you're thinking about it, if you've actually got a little bit of change and you've been working hard over the years building your income, would this be a safe place to put it? Absolutely. Again, for risk-adjusted alpha. This is somewhere I would be looking to put my gains. And we always doubt Ethereum, right? I remember when Ethereum went on this crazy run here, running all the way up here to these levels of 4,800. The sky was the limit at the time. Everybody was talking about the Ethereum flippening. It's going to be bigger than Bitcoin. were talking $10,000 Ethereum. And then, of course, the wider bear market came, right? It all came, interest rates started tightening, and we know what happened there with the crypto markets. But remember, this was unstoppable. This was an altcoin that just would not stop here, just kept climbing, and then creating even further highs here. And so for me, I cannot get enough Ethereum. I cannot allocate enough because I need to make sure I'm in it. This is one of those projects you can easily sleep on because everybody knows Ethereum. It's the top altcoin. Of course, this ain't going to make millionaires, is it? We need to go look for the next one that nobody knows, the next exciting project. What is it? Is it Casper? Is it Say? And they run all over here and they look for this altcoin and they look for the next meme and look for the next tiny little DeFi project. When sometimes the most obvious answer is right in front of your eyes. Right? If you look in the stock market, some of the most obvious investments turned out to be the most obvious investments, right? You just wish you did, even though you knew about Apple 10 years ago, right? In 2014, you still wish you did it 10 years ago. You knew about Google 10 years ago. You still wish you invested. Same for Amazon, same for Tesla. All these things, they were so obvious, but sometimes the most obvious investment is the one you wish you made. Problem is, the degen mindset is always to go look for something else. I need to find that overnight success. I need to find that thing that's going to 1000x me. Now, it's important. As part of a well-diversified portfolio, why can't you do both, right? Why can't you, like I always say on this channel, eat your veg, eat some Bitcoin, eat some Ethereum, but at the same time, have small controlled parts of your portfolio where you can make those crazy bets. You can go crazy and kind of take a risk on some of these smaller cap altcoins. Of course, you can do that, no problem, within a controlled environment. But remember, you're never going to put any meaningful money into those because you're not going to have the conviction to do so. Whereas in these bigger plays, in Bitcoin, Ethereum, you can put serious amounts of money in these without being too worried. The liquidity there, the track record there, institutions are involved. They're not going to dump overnight. I mean, look at Bitcoin now. It's Bitcoin Spot ETF. It's not going to dump overnight. There's some serious interest in Bitcoin right now. It's no longer this kind of fugazi money that people are worried, is it going to collapse to zero overnight? No, it's battle tested, it's proven, and the big money is here to back it up. And so that narrative is starting to come across into Ethereum. And this is really, really interesting. I called this after the Bitcoin ETF was updated. I made a video saying I cannot get enough Ethereum. And I'm just doubling down on that message. I'm just saying, kind of making I told you so, right? I told you so because you can already see that Ethereum, if you just take a look at where we're up to here, even from the 19th of January, right, when we knew the Bitcoin Spot ETF was done, you come up all the way here, you're looking at a 38% gain on your Ethereum. And that was predictable. Right? And even before then, you know from when Bitcoin was roaring that once Bitcoin roars, Ethereum roars, altcoins roar, right? That's the process. I've shared that altcoin season chart with you guys, the flow chart with you guys many, many times, explaining how that happens. You shouldn't be caught off guard here. And you can see Ethereum breaking through nicely here. Now, where is support, right? Where is support and where is resistance here on Ethereum? I certainly wouldn't be chasing these green candles if I hadn't allocated already. I'll be looking for support, right? Wait for support here down at the daily EMA ribbon, 2.6K. Maybe if you're lucky, it will come here. I think the first point of call here is it wants to retest 2864, right? Where it is currently, it wants to retest here and then try to bounce further higher. Next major target here for Ethereum is 3,300, then 3,600 and beyond for Ethereum. So really exciting period here from Ethereum. And again, I certainly, just to reiterate, would not want to not have any Ethereum right now, right? This is the project which over the last cycle has made loads of millionaires. Loads of people are sat in loads of money on Ethereum. They use that Ethereum to buy some cyberpunks. They buy NFTs. Ethereum made a lot of millionaires. And I have no reason to think it won't create more this time. Yes, you need a little bit more capital to you really, make some serious money on Ethereum. But like I said, it comes in swings and roundabouts. It's something that you feel comfortable putting some serious money in. Unlike a Pepe or a Doge or a Shiba, right? You'd actually feel confident going, hang on, this took me years to save up. I wouldn't mind putting a little bit of that into Ethereum. It's a stable crypto. It's the biggest altcoin we have. So just to share with you here on the 4-hourly chart, you can see a very big extended move here. I mean, if you just take that from the 4th of February, you're up over 33%. Insane move. Again, don't be surprised to see it want to come into the EMA ribbon. There's horizontal support here at 2.8K. If it loses 2.8K, then there's a bit of a problem because there's no major support coming in. You've got a little bit of support coming in here from 2.6K if it wants to come back down, but then you're looking back down to 2.4K. So it really does need to try its best to bounce from the CMA ribbon. You don't want it to lose it, kind of come into this 2.8K mark and then create higher high and push itself onwards. But the narrative is very clear. The narrative is very clear that people have had their Bitcoin pump, they've seen the Bitcoin ETF flows come in, and now they go, hang on, where's the most obvious place that they're next going to get an ETF? It's Ethereum. And I shared this in my previous videos. If you're not looking at the next obvious ETF spaces, you're missing missing a big trick. We know one is Ethereum, we know another is Solana, we know another is XRP, yes, being the only altcoin that a judge has actually, resided over to say whether it's a security or commodity, and Cardano, I would say. Those are my picks for kind of altcoins which are in the running for a spot ETF. And if they get one, whoever gets one next, it's going to create a huge precedence for other altcoins as well, particularly if, for example, Ethereum get it, now that they're proof of stake, it creates a huge kind of precedent for other proof of stake layer 1 smart contract platforms to get one as well. Loads going on in the crypto market and exciting as always. Please make sure you join me in our Telegram community where we're absolutely printing on amazing altcoin trades. I will teach you how to trade altcoins and make the most of this bull market, because I don't want you to just sit there and be a spectator. Jump into the link in the description, first link, and get trading today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.